another edition of What the Fuck is Going On Here? If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor. Go ahead on, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Now, with that being said, we gonna just go ahead on and roll into this shit here. Y'all, Kamala Harris. Oh, wait a minute. Before I jump into Kamala, one more thing I forgot. Good morning, guys. Please donate to the channel. Content creator like myself, we rely on your donations to pay our bills and to keep things afloat. This is how I make my bread. I'm just being honest with you. You know, YouTube don't play my shit like that because I cuss too much. I'm too raw. So help your boy out. Go ahead on, donate to the links that I always provide down below, or either that, you can also help by doing the super chats like always. We are trying to get to a goal of $1,000 this month. I am trying to do everything I can to get there with the combination of this and other donations. Now, I will begin to start transforming since I got so many videos now, 700 strong over here. I'm about to start putting some of these videos over there on the Patreon and membership wise. So these are going to be the iconic videos that's got over 100 plus views. If you want to see these classics, you're going to have to either A, join the membership over here at YouTube, or be Patreon. This is what it is. So please keep that in mind. So let's see what we got going on here this morning. I'm trying to figure out what we got. So let's see here. We got a bit of a crisis going on here. And that crisis is that we have Kamala Harris. I don't know what it is about Kamala Harris, but this lady cannot and will not do what she's supposed to do. I don't get this lady. I don't know what it is. She does the most cringe-worthy stuff. When I say cringe, I'm talking about cringe-worthy. Like, literally, she does cringe-worthy shit. So this lady went out here, all right, to Paris. Of all places, she goes to Paris. And it's supposed to be talking about climate control. Instead of talking about climate control, she goes out here and doing climate control, whatever. Oh man, I'm getting pulled over. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's see what's going on with this one. Let's see here. Let's see. Give me 1 moment. One second. What's going on, sir?
Okay, sir. You got your driver's license with you?
Yeah. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, doing good. Thank you, sir. All right, so the reason I pulled you over, I got you 50 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone, all right?
Okay.
Now, Georgia law does require me to ask if you'd like an accuracy check on the radar system. Make sure if it's working properly with it. Would you like one of those?
Nah, cause I was going a little fast. I thought I was at. I thought it was 50. I didn't know it was 35. My bad.
I got you. Now, you're not suspended or wanted or anything like that, right?
No.
Awesome. All right, just give me 1 second, all right?
All right. Yeah, I was speeding this morning. I was trying to get back to the house. I didn't know I was speeding like that. God, dog. I'm gonna have to wait here. And for future purposes, I didn't die. Yeah, I hope so. I get a warning. It'd be awesome. Shit, I got a warning last time. I don't know though. I don't think my luck gonna run out on warnings, cause I keep speeding. I be trying to get these kids to school and come on back. So, but it's all good.
Sir, it's just gonna be a warning for speeding is all right?
All right, thank you, sir.
Right,
I appreciate it.
For me, okay?
All right, I will. I'll slow down. Sorry about that. Damn, y'all called that shit real good. I got a warning. Appreciate you. Shout out to the clique. Look, I didn't even get shot. Oh, man. For future reference, that's how you handle the cops. You don't act a fool. You don't be like, hey, I wasn't speeding. No, you don't do all that. You just say, yes, sir, comply, be nice, smile. And guess what? It was a white cop, too. And I'm in a predominantly white town. And I had dreads. I was supposed to be shot. What happened? Oh, I forgot. I did what the cops asked me to do. Oh, I will. I'm gonna make a short clip video on it. I got you. You know I do. But yeah, that's all I did. That's the second time I got a warning. I ain't doing that shit no more though. I ain't speeding no more though. I'll keep it at 45. I'm gonna drive it, Grandpa. Rest in peace, Joe. I'm telling you, dude. The cops don't bother me, bro, cause I don't break laws. Anyway, getting back to Kamala Harris. This jackass is over there in Paris. In Paris, y'all. Now, y'all know we already got beef. We already got beef with Paris, with the French, with what happened with the whole submarine deal. Exactly. So you would think with all that going on, with all that shit going on, that, well, you know, maybe Kamala is going to talk to these people with some common sense. No, nope, that didn't happen. Kamala went in a French accent. Started talking in a French accent, y'all. Telling these people about the proper ways of how to handle climate control with the scientists, and talking to them like they toddlers, like they don't know any better. Y'all, what is going on? Hey, somebody who is ever Kamala Harris PR person or likable, in charge of her being liked, you need to coach this woman to shut the fuck up. Have her pre-record shit. I think the bitch is going through identity crisis. I've never met someone who cannot be themselves at any given point of time. Like, I don't think this lady know who she really is. I really don't. I think she suffered from an identity crisis. Because most people who are comfortable with who they are don't even do that. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm going in front of these people. I'm going to talk, eloquently about the situation so they'll know I have some common sense and go from there. But no, she don't do that. This lady talks like she's a retard. That's like me going over to Jamaica, talking about some important stuff for the Caribbean, for the islands of America, or the U.S. or the islands of the world, and I just start going in a Jamaican accent. And man, she worse than Hillary with the hot sauce. I was the only thing Hillary really done, but we all knew she was fucked up anyway. But Kamala is taking it too much. She's doing too much. Why are you posing like this? I don't get it. This shit is cringy. This is scary. You can't make this shit up, bro. Whoever is a PR team, y'all need to be slapped. Y'all need to really be slapped. Y'all are setting this woman up for failure. Let's be a little bit more better than this. Real talk. Now, let's go on to some more horse shit out here in these streets. Oh, LA. The state that fake ass Kamala Harris is from. So, Los Angeles, California, if you haven't noticed, and we've been reporting this on the Blackistan Chronicles. We have been reporting on Blackistan Chronicles that we have a major issue going on right now in the stand. That we got people, especially in California. Shout out to my man, AK News, because I've been reporting along with AK News. He's the pioneer of this shit. I just started following on the trend because I wanted to make sure that my people have more than one source too. We've been having this discussion that there is a real issue going on. Hold on for a minute, guys. Let me make sure I got my mirror clear. There's a real issue going on here when it comes to crime. We done seen it in the suburbs, and now we're seeing it spill over into the upper class of suburbs, especially in California, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. Well, Los Angeles has said that if your ass get confronted by a robber, you need to just go ahead on and give him his shit. Give him your shit. Don't try to fight it and hope for the best. Oh, you probably like, what? Yeah, that's what they said. If your ass get robbed in California, especially in LA, you are supposed to give up all your goods and hope for the motherfucking best. Now, you're probably sitting here like, what? Wait a minute. You can't. What about gun rights? Let's talk about it. Shout out to Jericho Green, my dog. Chicago has some of the most strenuous gun laws you can ever imagine. Fuck with them about gun laws. No, you want to know who got the toughest gun? Oh, I'm muted. All right, can you hear me now? Y'all, okay, good. I played around with it. It has some of the toughest gun laws. You want to know who have also the toughest gun laws? New York City, Chicago, all your major cities. Now, currently, there are gun activists who are pushing over at the Supreme Court to alleviate these gun laws so people like me, you that are law-abiding citizens can protect ourselves and can carry because of where all this crime is leading to. Now, you already know who's against it already. You ready? You ready for this? Yes, that's right. These liberal motherfuckers, they don't want that. They're screaming out, oh, it's going to cause more crime. Motherfucker, we there. We're there. We're already there. We already at more crime. Look at how crime is right now. Well, let's talk about Eric Adams that just got voted in for New York. I'll talk about that later in the broadcast before I get into the meat and potatoes. Y'all gonna like this shit too. This actually may be a positive for us because I told y'all Eric Adams was different. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, because of the laws that they have in California, because it takes so many days to get a gun. You got to go through this to get a gun. Got to go through that. Unlike us southern states. They are just telling citizens, since you can't protect yourself, we can't protect you because we short of police officers. Because remember now, defund the police was everything everybody dreamed of last year. Because of St. Fentanyl Floyd, you got to give up your goods and hope for the best. Where the fuck are we at, y'all? Are we in a third world country now? You mean to tell me the country where you have the right to defend yourself, the right to defend, to bear arms, the right to protect yourself and your family. A robber can come up to you and say, hey man, give me that shit. And let's say you do comply and you give it to him. We already seen what's been going on with the murder rate over there. They still killing people because they feel like you can identify them. You're dead. Or maybe they're just one of those people that like to steal shit and kill. You're dead. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Y'all hit that like button. I know we got 7 in here. I should have 7 likes, damn it. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up. But that's what's going on in California. That's what they want you to do. They want you to lay down and get fucked. They don't care. Why should they? Hell, they're trying to do everything they can to keep their department afloat. Now, speaking of the police, now I'm about to get to the good part. I wasn't even gonna add this, but shout out to my homeboy talking about D about Eric Adams. Eric Adams got into it with BLM. There has been a report that I got this morning that there was a lot of screaming and hollering between Eric Adams and BLM because they found out that Eric Adams was not the Democrat that they thought it was. Didn't I tell y'all he was a blue dog Democrat, borderline libertarian? I'm going to get to that too, brother. I'm going to get to that. I got you. You ain't wrong, damn it. I'm going to cover everything I can in this broadcast on my phone since I'm here early. Anyway, my mans, Eric Adams, decided to have a meeting with BLM, one of their major activists. I forgot who the guy is. Y'all could probably look it up. He's a major activist in New York for BLM. Y'all hit that damn like button. Y'all gonna like this shit. Because we got 8 in the chat, 8 likes. Come in, hit that motherfucker. Anyway, he goes in there. They're having a conversation. The conversation was supposed to be based upon, I know that crime is high from BLM side, but we don't want the police to be like they used to be and just throw brothers down and turn into Eric Garner. You know how BLM work. You know how they think. They always think that when you say more police, it really means AKA I'm going to be oppressed. That bullshit that they always on. Well, Eric Adams basically told him, look, I'm an ex-police officer, and my job is to protect the citizens. And because I'm going to protect the citizens, I'm going to get more police. Yes, we would train them properly, but if your ass don't listen to what the police say, shit gets fucked up, shit gets fucked up. And that's how they went at it. They were screaming left and right, going at it. So right now, at this point, BLM is not feeling Eric Adams. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. And I won't be surprised because they done threatened Eric Adams saying, well, if we don't get our way with this, we're going to tear up and burn the city. All right. I finna hook y'all up. I'm finna tell y'all who y'all really facing BLM because you about to really feel this shit now. You're dealing with a dude that was under the regiment of Giuliani. It's all good, Ani. No problem, man. I appreciate you for the light, bro. It helps out the algorithm. This dude was under the era as a police chief under Rudy Giuliani. I understand that he say he Democrat, but that motherfucker is borderline Republican. Okay? He's just like Vernon Jones, who's running for governor over here in Georgia before he flipped to Republican. These motherfuckers believe in law and order now. And I'm telling you right here, right now, BLM, you can play that shit if you want to. That motherfucker is going to roast y'all ass. Y'all going to be side by side in Rikers Island fucked up. If you know what I know, you better take your ass somewhere and sit the hell down. Because this dude ain't going to play with you. Because guess who put him in there? The same liberals that was screaming out, oh, yeah, we want you to defund the police. You know the white liberals that was beside y'all in New York? Those the one that voted his ass in. Because they don't feel safe no more. They say y'all acting like animals. I'm only going by what I hear them say. You know how the white liberals love to say about black folks when you start doing shit illegally and getting away with it. They call you animals. That's what them liberals do. White Republicans, they don't call nobody they don't just call you animals. They call all you motherfuckers animals. If you acting a fool, you are a nuisance / animal. Everybody going. They don't do it by no color scale. Shout out to my Republican people, aka the real patriots. Not the rhinos or the ones trying to get paid. All right, now, I covered that story. I mean, you ain't wrong, just told me to cover something else. YouTube. I'm going to talk about YouTube. So, YouTube now is doing away with the dislike button. That's right. Demolition Man. I remember that when I was a kid. Good, funny movie. They are removing the dislike button. Now, YouTube said we're removing the dislike button because we want to help small YouTubers grow. You know, small YouTubers like myself, because I'm considered a micro channel. Any YouTuber that is under, I think it's under 50,000 followers, usually are considered micro channel. Now, when you get to 50,000 plus, you considered the shit. Now, here's my thing about this. No offense to you, YouTube. This is my opinion. But I think y'all full of shit. And I'm going to tell you why I think y'all full of shit. Because who the fuck goes around and turns down the button on a small YouTuber? Nobody does that. Usually, YouTube just throttle your shit back to where you don't get promoted. I'm just saying. Like, for instance, me. I have 5,000 followers. You see my numbers. I have the slowest amount of numbers of views I've ever seen in my life with someone with 5,000 fucking followers. I should be averaging between 800 to 2,000 views a video. But I don't. I only get an average of 100. So you tell me why I'm getting throttled back. Yeah, now short videos, I get it. I get something like right now. I made one about Big Bird. It's probably not gonna fly because I'm dissing Big Bird, but it's cool. My video, for some reason, my channel always been like that, and I know why. Because I'm very graphic. I don't fucking do the whole. I'm gonna be professional. I don't got time for that shit because to me that's fake. That's a fake me. I like being me, so it is what it is. But I know, to me personally, this is for the big YouTubers. This is for the big YouTubers, the liberal big YouTubers. They be putting out some of the sickest stories, and they be getting more dislikes than likes. So they're thinking, okay, if I put the like button up, we can get our little cronies to continue to push it. Well, newsflash. If you do that, guess what's going to happen? You ain't going to hardly still get no likes. Because if your video gets 1 million views, and let's say, for instance, you only get like 1,000 likes, that shit don't even sound right. People going to ask, well, why you got that many likes? Can't make this shit up, man. Oh, yeah, we already know D. Douglas. But I'm not finished. I'm finna keep going. Because I know there was some other shit we were supposed to talk about. The dislike button. Oh, yeah. New Jersey. Shout out to Edward Durr. He is officially the guy. He is the Senate President of New Jersey. Woo! Congrats, Edward. For the people, a real motherfucking patriot. The man who only did that shit with $153. Now, you want to ask, how the fuck did this happen? What made Sweeney change his mind? Well, let's talk about it. Sweeney busts out and said, there's 12,000 votes we found in the bathroom. Well, y'all already know, even if it was true. And I think it probably was true. Guess what the ballots probably said? It sure wasn't saying Sweeney. So Sweeney was like, fuck it. I concede. He beat me. I fucking suck. So, now, since this happened, y'all already know MSNBC, a.k.a. MS-13 NBC, already starting to diss this man and ain't even try to have a conversation with him yet. Oh, Edward Durr, I don't think he's going to be capable. I mean, he has no political experience. Actually, $156, but we'll say it. Anyway, he doesn't have no experience. And he also, I don't know. I don't think it's going to work out. What do you mean you don't think it's going to work out? Sweeney sucked in South Jersey. People were tired of his bitch ass. Taxes high, shit's high, everything's high. The only thing in New Jersey that was low, somewhat, is crime. Everything else is high as a giraffe's ass. You think those Italian descendant people over there gonna allow these motherfuckers to keep raking them over the coals? Nah. That's why they went with Eric Durr. Edward Durr is that motherfucker. He's a nobody. And that's what they wanted, a nobody. He don't owe nobody shit. He didn't win no campaign off $1 million of donations. He ain't winning no debt. He is an everyday citizen that lives in a house. An everyday citizen that lives in a mom and dad type house with a carport and a motorcycle. That's the dude we need. I don't want no fancy suit bastard. I don't want nobody looking like damn, what's that jackass name? The dude in California. Oh shit. Gavin, bang your best friend's wife, Newsom. I don't want nobody looking like that. I don't want no dried up Pelosi. I want someone who is like me. You work hard. You know what it's like to be in the trenches. You know what it's like to come home and you know it's the end of the week and you only got a couple of things in the fridge and you got to go back out there and hustle and get food by Friday. I want someone who knows what it's like to be in the trenches where you got to make a decision whether to pay your light bill or pay your rent. I want someone that's been there and who's worked their way to get out of that, to give me the inspiration to do the same. I don't want a guy who's already fucking settled and is like, oh my God, you poor little peasant. Let me give you this free shit and have you keep coming to me and worshiping me. I wouldn't be surprised he do. I think he did have Bell palsy. And that's towards the whatever that guy name is. Gavin. Bang your best friend wife Newsom. So now, since we covered that, let's get on to the grand finale that y'all been talking about. I haven't been talking about. The court cases of America right now that has been going on. Oh, well, they said he ain't been seen because he been spending time with his kids. Look up Jericho Green. That Jericho Green's governor. He know more than I do. I only talk about Gavin when he do something retarded. Anyway, let's get back to these major court cases. First things first, Kyle Rittenhouse case. Y'all, listen, Kyle Rittenhouse, if he don't win this case, I already know there's some bullshit going on here. Because right now, the prosecution is panicking. They're panicking so bad that the judge had to call an early recess and get into the prosecution's ass like a bike with no seat because of the stupid antics they're pulling. Example given, you gonna go up here and badger the fuck out of a 17-year-old young man about, do bullets either hollow points, do they explode? Motherfucker. First of all, when he said that wasn't about, I don't think that's quite right. You gonna go up here and try to say he's an expert. Well, you're not no damn expert. You're not no expert. Let me tell you why you're not no expert. You're not no expert because common sense would tell you that hollow points don't explode. They expand. There's a difference between exploding and expanding. Exploding means when you go in and you don't even have no shrapnel. It's just nothing but tiny, tiny bits all over the place. Time when it hit impact. When you dealing with a hollow point, it breaks off in sections. It expands in sections. Like you would see your NASA rocket going into space. It slowly expands. This part expands here. This part expands there. Yeah, there's hollow points for what he had. There's hollow points. But he didn't use that. He used what they call impact. Impact means they just go straight in. Exactly, Daily Donkey. You can't. People would always say hollow points explode, but they don't. They just expand. They just break off in sections. That's why when somebody gets hit with a hollow point, it's very critical to get them to the hospital because of the actual metal from that bullet. It expands out before it exits. Because when it exits, you only get the main core. The main core always exit out whenever you get shot with the hollow point. And sometimes it don't. Sometimes the main core just stays in there, and the only thing that comes out is nothing. It just stays in there. So it is causing how much an impact of velocity that the actual hollow point has. But hollow point is not an exploding bullet. There's no such thing as that. The only exploding bullets that you will ever experience in your life to play with is probably be grenades or what they call that stuff? Molotov. A Molotov cocktail. That's it. So after he done got his ass jumped on for that, now there is speculation that the prosecution may try, a bazooka, may try to go for a mistrial. Purposely. Now you're probably wondering, well, Joel, if they go for a mistrial on purpose, that's stupid, right? You're not getting what we're saying. In legal matters like this, if they could go for a mistrial, they can try to refile the charges and try him again. But the problem is it's risky because there's been cases where they've done that before, and when they do that, it's been proven that the prosecution purposely made it a mistrial. And if that comes out to be the case, then guess what? They're going to have to not refile charges because it's double jeopardy, and they have to let the case go. So that's what everybody's kind of thinking. That's what's going on with Kyle Rittenhouse now, since the prosecution has fucked up their case. All right, example given with the guy. The guy said that he chased the boy. He admitted he chased him. One guy admitted he pulled a gun out first. You got witnesses testifying of the shit that they did. The guy that night, the guy said he chased him down and pulled out a gun. So you mean to tell, and like they were saying, the threat is running away from you and you're chasing the threat? What is wrong with you? You're asking for it. And one even admit of hitting him with the skateboard. So all of this stuff is being admitted. All of it is being admitted. And nobody doesn't know what to say or what to do at this present point for the prosecution. So that's why they're freaking out. Now, no, I'm about to get to Ahmaud Arbery case in a minute. Now, what's going on with Kyle Rittenhouse defense? Kyle Rittenhouse defense have already asked for a mistrial because of the conduct of the prosecution. Now, the judge hasn't granted it yet, but the prosecution on thin ice. So I don't know if they're going to calm it down after this, but they better do something because they are on thin ice. Give me 1 second. I'm back. I had to ask my son something. But anyway, getting back to the Ahmaud Arbery case. The Ahmaud Arbery case is not the same, unfortunately, what everybody was saying it's the same. All right, D. Douglas. Now, like I said, I get a lot of hate from conservatives about this, but you know I'm going to say what I got to say. I already know Ahmaud Arbery was no angel. We have talked about this 1,000 times. We also know that Ahmaud Arbery's actions, from what he did in the past, made him look like a suspect when he went into that neighborhood. We have already established and talked about this. My issue with this case, because I used to live down there, and I know how the racial thing is, because like I said, I used to live in Brunswick, is that they were told, the guy was told when he first called 911 and he saw Ahmaud Arbery being suspicious, They told him, do not follow the guy. Do not get involved. Let the cops handle it. Now, this is the 911 dispatcher who's being told by senior people that's in law enforcement. Now, I understand that whatever Michael the Mike Senior, whatever that jacker's name is, the white dude. I understand he was a cop, Carmichael. I think his name was Carmichael. Let me see for me. I done got my names mixed up. Hold on. Greg McMichael was a former police officer. So, Greg knows if you've been told not to follow the suspect, don't follow the suspect. Just don't do it. Let the cops handle it. You done told him what the location was, and he's already away from your house. Because you said that you seen him, near your house or near that area. But he's proceeding out. You already gave him a description. They're going to probably catch him anyway. He's jogging. And believe me, I used to live in Brunswick. Out there where he was at, exit 29, cops is there all the damn time. All in that area. So they would have called him regardless. They would have got him. So that's number one. Number two, when they went and pulled a gun out on this man, after done hunt this man down, okay, you hunt the man down, you telling the man to stop, and you pull a gun out and fire at him while he's trying to run away from you. Like he literally trying to run away from your truck. That's already look suspect. And then your son goes and have the shotgun, Travis McMichael, ready to go, pointing at the dude when the dude trying to run away. The dude was trying to run away. And you had your neighbor blocked him in where he had no other choice but to confront y'all. So yeah, at the end of the day, that shit looks very suspect. And then y'all shared that man pictures while he was dead on Snapchat. Your daughter did. And basically, you got all these text messages saying all the shit y'all was doing, bragging about it. So, at the end of the day, yeah, it looks real fucked up. And yeah, it is racist. If you think about it, I mean, it's just being real. That one of them cases where it's racist. You can't get away from it. We can't act like it ain't. Now, get back to Ahmaud Arbery's past. Because I know everybody going to say, well, Joe, yes. We know Ahmaud was a professional thief. He was considered the jogger. He was stealing shit all the time. I know this. Hell, he stole from the Walmart I used to work at. Like in the middle of at 11 o'clock at night. So I know the dude was a professional criminal. But that day, he was unarmed. That day, he didn't take anything. That day, even the owner said, well, I see him and a group of other people in and out of my house. Well, there's nothing to steal. So at the end of the day, this was once again people trying to be a hero, and at the same time with a mix of racist fucking behavior, let their emotions got the best of them. This is what we talk about all the time on this channel. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Exactly. And he didn't steal anything because they caught him with nothing. That was sad. Nothing. And there was nothing in those houses. Like I said, I used to live out there. I hope so, bro. I'm trying to get there. You ain't wrong. I want to get to 100K. So, I mean, I'm just trying to tell people I'm not defending this guy in no way. Because y'all know, if you're a criminal, I'm going to call you out. I don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, on this case here, the dude got killed for no fucking reason. That particular day. Because people was hot-headed and wanted to be a hero. That's all it was. People was hot-headed and wanted to be a hero. And then they let their emotions about certain race of people get the best of them and it's bit them in the ass. Because now their daughter who shared that Snapchat, they sharing all of those videos and footage to the jury. Let's talk about the jury. There are 11 white people, 1 black person. But I got a kicker for y'all that's really going to fuck y'all up. There's one black person. I think in all of it, I think it's 3 men. 7. There's 7 white women 8 white women, 3 men, and I think the black person probably probably a black man or woman or whatever. They wouldn't say that, but I know there's more white women on the jury than anything. And let me tell y'all something about white Southern women that see graphic stuff like that and hearing a mother plea like this woman is pleading right now, which I don't blame her, I would too. They're not going home. Those guys getting time. They're not going home. And another reason they gonna get time, because nobody wants to see their city burn. But reality though, based upon the evidence, Ray Charles can see that this shit here was a fucked up crime. I mean, it went from being possibly it went from being a self-defense case to automatically that. Nah, man. I told you, it's the way you talk to black. It's the way you talk, man. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this right here, that case is one of those cases, and that's why y'all don't see a lot of footage about that case. Y'all notice about the Ahmaud Arbery. Why they worried about Rittenhouse than Ahmaud Arbery? Ever since Ahmaud Arbery, after Breonna Taylor, and then George Floyd got killed, everybody gravitated to that. You know why? Because those two people were into drugs. Have you noticed that? Exactly. Exactly, bro. But bro, and listen to this, you ain't wrong. Why you think they're not? They're not involved in that. Because Ahmaud Arbery don't have no drugs involved in this case. It's just a clear-cut shot of social injustice. This is the time now you're supposed to be seeing them act up, right? This is the time now BLM's supposed to be pushing this all. CNN, MSNBC supposed to be pushing this shit. You don't see them hardly talking about it. They obsessed with Kyle Rittenhouse. Now, don't you think that's a little fucked up to me? And Kyle Rittenhouse didn't kill no black person. So you tell me what's real good. I'm telling you now, if it don't fit the narrative, they're not going to talk about it. And let's say Kyle Rittenhouse, right here, right now, wasn't on trial. MSNBC and them will still not cover it because it do not fit that narrative that they push. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't glorify the culture. Yeah, like I said, I used to live there. I told y'all on my biography, my video biography, check my vlog biography on this channel where I talk about my life story. I used to live in Brunswick. I told y'all I had my first wife who was white. My first wife that was white. I had her picture on my desk. And there was a white dude that's from Glenn County area. That was one of those racist motherfuckers. Real talk. Told me straight up I had to remove that picture from my desk because me being a black man in South Georgia at the time, as he put it, and me having a white wife would dissuade customers in doing business. This is a true story. I am not lying to you. Dude ain't in the car business no more, thank God. But I'm just telling you, that's what I experienced. That's the first time I ever really experienced racism. Yeah, it's in my video. That shit fucked me up. I was like, what? You fucking with me right now. I thought he was joking, but he was dead serious. Like that, man, I ain't never experienced that. Because, you know, all my life, I ain't never really experienced racism like that. I've always been around people where they were good. Well, I did when I was younger, but it wasn't to that degree. You know, somebody called me the N-word, but it wasn't like I went off or whatever. You know, I was like, whatever, okay. You know, it didn't bother me because I was young. I didn't know any better. But when you become an adult, you think that you over that kind of stuff, or that stuff is passed over. And when that happened, it fucked me up. But yeah, I just in my vlog, yeah. So I know the area over there. They're very racist, believe me. On certain parts of it, not all. Some of them are, not all of them. But now, since this done happened with Ahmaud Arbery, everybody is kind of scared to, like, show those colors anymore, especially since a lot of black people over there in Glenn County, because more black people moved over to Glenn County now. So Glenn County has now become predominantly black, and because of that, they are now getting in position of mayors and stuff like that. So because of that now, people are kind of scared to kind of poke the bear on racism over there. But like I said before, that's why you're not hearing the Ahmaud Arbery case in the news like that. The only ones that's talking about it is the Fox News. Exactly. And see, there's a big truck stop over there too in Brunswick area. Big ass truck stop. It's a port city. So, you know, like you got all that. But like I said before, this case with Ahmaud Arbery, you're not going to get a lot of people talking about this case right now because he didn't have no drugs involved. But Daily Donkey, people don't treat each other with respect because people, again, it's your environment that you was raised in. Some people are raised in an area where, you know, how can I put this? Some people are raised in an era where they gotta be over the top. You know what I'm saying? They've been told that this person's this person's that. Y'all excuse me for a minute. Let me check something out. So that's why. But it's not their fault. It's just how they was taught, you know? How they was raised. It ain't right. By any means. It ain't right at all. But I do know this. Ahmaud Arbery case should get more coverage like the rest of those cases. And I really pissed off about that. It should really get more coverage. I mean, I don't know why it don't get more coverage. That just shows me, well, I know why. That just shows us how racist America has become. Especially by the media. Because they always say they want black folks to get the same treatment like everybody else. But yet still, this is a case of about a young man who got killed senselessly. You would think that people would be all over this case. People would be like, yeah, you know, let's go ahead on here. Let's investigate. Let's try this and that. I'm going to enjoy some of this weather this morning. I'm going to walk out in my yard a little bit and talk to y'all. I ain't did that in a while. But yeah, they don't. They don't at all, man. They really don't. Nothing like get some of this nature. Get some of this nature, some of this nature weather. It ain't that hot, that cold this morning, so that's why I got out my car to talk to y'all for a minute. But yeah, man, I mean, it's just what it is. It's what it is. Well, I'm about to wrap this up because I'm about to chill with the missus. Oh, show the yard. Man, I am not showing my yard. My yard is not the best right now. I am not showing my yard. I got to get my kids out here to get my yard straightened out. My yard look crazy. I ain't showing my yard until we get that right. I will show y'all my yard as soon as I start making some more of the YouTube money so I can get a lot of this stuff cleaned up and taken care of. Because my kids right now, shit. Y'all remember, my kids are true. Yeah, man, I'm going to try to have a good day. I got to go to work earlier. But I'm going to try to do my sports news whenever I get myself together. I got to see if the missus up yet. If not, if she feeling better, I'll probably hurry up and get her some breakfast and do my sports stuff today. But yeah, please like, share, subscribe. I need y'all to get in this comment section and tell me what y'all think about all the stuff we covered this morning. Do y'all really think, really think that the cases that I just described, the Ahmaud Arbery and the Kyle Rittenhouse, do you think that the reason why Kyle is getting more coverage because he's a white dude that defended himself versus a black man that they already know got violated? Wouldn't you think it'd be on the other way around? Do you think it's a narrative situation? Because we've been seeing this a lot now. All the narratives, it's just like the narrative don't line up. They don't want to talk about it. Tell me about Kamala Harris. Do you think Kamala Harris, when she be putting on these accents and stuff like she been showing lately, trying to, I guess, fit in? And also, tell me what y'all think about the elections that's now coming up for 2022. Do you think that us as patriots have a chance to make a difference? Okay, I need y'all to talk about that as well. And also, too, do you think that these mayors that's getting elected now that are about crime or improving crime, do you think that they're going to have trouble with these activists? I mean, you see what Eric Adams is already facing. He's already facing trouble with BLM. All because he wants to improve his city and put more cops on the ground. I need y'all to just get in the comment section. Tell me what you think we need to do. All right? I love you guys. Oh, yeah. And before I finish up, check out Gary Lamb's post. Gary is doing a fundraiser, donations for all veterans. Please donate. I'm going to put it on the community post. I got to download it. He texted me early this morning. That's my dog. He texted me. He's like, yo, man, I need your help. I was like, shit, Gary. So I got to link up with Gary. We got to get back on the show together because Gary is my dog. So definitely, man, I'm going to put that out there so we can donate. Try to donate to Gary's veteran stuff. And happy Veterans Day, y'all. I'm a veteran too. Navy, baby. That's right. Navy all the way. Who, y'all? 6 years strong. That's right. 6 years strong. Love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm out.